From London to Beijing, from Washington to the streets of British cities, new cracks are forming in the systems people rely on. In the United Kingdom, the government has announced welfare reforms that critics warn will deepen hardship for the most vulnerable. Some modeling says the changes could push 250,000 people into relative poverty over the next few years. At the same time, disability support changes could force nearly 500,000 more disabled citizens toward food banks if protections are not strong enough. Earlier proposals to cut billions from benefits were met with backlash. The government walked back some changes after internal dissent. Still, many remain worried. Will the social safety net hold when the rising cost of living presses hardest on those with least? Across the Atlantic, the U.S. and China are engaged in a new phase of economic confrontation. The U.S. has tightened export restrictions and announced new tariffs, while China has responded with stricter controls on rare earth exports and revised permitting rules. These critical minerals are essential for modern technologies, from electronics to renewable energy, giving nations real leverage in global markets. China's commerce minister recently said both countries can still find solutions through dialogue and negotiation. But for industries, investors, and ordinary citizens, that balance of power can mean big shifts. Jobs lost, supply chains rerouted, communities unsettled. When you connect the dots, welfare cuts in one country, trade wars in another, you see a pattern. When states retrench on social support or control key resources, it's the people who feel the squeeze. From London's labor benches to global factories in Asia, from disabled claimants to tech engineers, the question emerges everywhere. Who do governments protect when the system creaks? Who pays when power shifts? This is Blindside. We follow where money, policy, and power intersect. Because every quiet cut, every trade barrier, every reform has real lives on the line.